Bellara is a beautiful buffer zone falling around Kolara at Tadoba. It was early morning. As we drove into the jungle, we were blocked by Weira tigress and her 2 cubs. Unmindful of the jeep, Weira and her cubs continued to rest on the pathway. As we continued to stay calm and wait, Weira woke up to yawn and stretch after a while. After greeting all the visitors, the tigress started limping towards us. It then started marking the territory, as followed by one of her cub. It scratched the tree to leave its nail marks on the tree. The female cub continued to scratch with its sharp nails and learn the patrolling from its mother. After a while, the second cub got up and followed them. Weira, the famous and bold tigress of Bellara zone, was recovering from her injury. After spending considerable time with the tigress, as we moved to other areas of the jungle, we were surprised to see a couple riding on the bicycle. Little later, we were also surprised by a male tiger, Jogo Mogo, heading towards us.
पीछे चल रहा है वो हेडन मिलेगा आगे 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 चल अमर के
After finishing our morning safari, we came back to Shirkeda village to stay at Anya Nature Stay Resort. The owner's architectural excellence added flavor to our travel experience, with collections displayed everywhere. The owner of the resort had recused a rat snake from a village. We then left the snake in the jungle. A new home for the snake. Snakes play a very vital role in the whole ecosystem. After lunch, we moved to our noon safari at Bellara. We were greeted by the cubs of Weira in the water. Both of them spent considerable time swimming around the pond. After a while, one of the cub got out of the water and moved towards us. The male cub continued to remain in the water while the female cub got closer to the visitors. It was photographers' setting as we continued to enjoy shooting them. As the cubs remained around the small pond, all of a sudden, we experienced hailstorm in the jungle. The strong windy conditions worried everyone, including the tiger cubs. The male cub walked out of the pond, while female cub appeared confused. In absence of their mother, the cubs remained tensed and worried. So were the visitors. The strong movement of branches and plants confused the cubs, as they remained cautious. After a while, the hailstorm disappeared. After spending considerable time with cubs, we moved in search of the large male tiger, popularly known as Xylo. We spotted the male tiger moving, and so we started following it to the lake. The large male tiger was found walking around the lake. It kept moving towards other part of the jungle. So we decided to follow him at a distance. It was a mesmerizing sight to see such a large beast. The cool weather conditions triggered the patrolling activity of this male tiger during this hot summer. This male tiger rules larger territory compared to the tigress. It has 3 to 4 tigresses under its control during its prime age. Buffer zones are created for successful coexistence of animals and human species. Efforts are put in by both government and the officials to engage with the local tribes and villages to participate in the conservation. Little later, the male tiger walked towards our vehicle. The huge muscular body of the male tiger continued to appear as it moved closer and closer. We were very lucky to spend considerable time with the tigers in the zone. The male tigers are generally shy towards the visitors. Xylo is very bold and is unmindful of the jeeps and visitors. Maharashtra has set an example of being organized and successful.
ते तुलाच कटते अरे ये व्यू नहीं आया.
Day one of our week-long tour gave us a wonderful experience and excitement. Bellara zone has now become a success story of conservation, and I have put up a glimpse of our experience.